Hey classes. Hello Nalala, I'm Shika. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Seeker. Nice to meet you here in my resume.
Okay, thank you. Based on your application form,
Yes.
you apply to teach English at grade 4.
Yes.
Okay. Are ready to start the interview?
Yeah, I'm ready to start interview.
Okay. First question, can you tell me about yourself?
Yes. So my name is Nolala Sa. I have done my degree in teaching at Asia Pacific International University. And to be honest, I really love to teach because I want to be around with the students who are from different backgrounds, and also I love to help, and also I love to inspire, and also I love to encourage the student to achieve their goal. Yes.
Okay. Why did you choose this school district over others?
I choose this school district over other is that I want to meet with diverse population of student and teacher, and also at the same time I want to learn more different perspective from different people. So it is can, as I have learned, this school has diverse students, it turn all their nationality, background, culture, like ethnic group as well as languages, and also at the same time the teachers in this school are very diverse. So I believe it will be very crucial for me to learn to see different perspective, and also I believe that working in a school, it will help me to develop like a social relationship with diverse people, and also it will help me to gain like valuable professional skill in my teaching.
Okay. What would you do on the first day in class?
So the first thing in the class that I will do is like I will welcome the student in front of the door, so that the student will feel like a sense of love, care, and belonging. So in this case, when the student feel love and belong, they will be more productive when they are doing their assignment or when they are doing their tasks. And also the second thing is that I want to like establish the classroom rule and procedure. So in this case, I will ask the student to create their own classroom and procedure together. The reason is that when the student create their own classroom rule and procedure, they will be more likely to follow, because this is the thing that what they have done. And also at the same time, there will be consequences for the student who break the classroom rule. So after that, I will post on the classroom wall, so that it will have the student to see, and also it will have the student to it will remain the student like what they are supposed to do and what they are supposed to follow, as well as what they are not supposed to do.
Okay. What are some advantage and disadvantage of ability grouping or tracking?
So advantage of ability grouping or tracking is like, if the student have the same ability, it will promote healthy competition among the student. At the same time, if the student has similar ability, they will be more engaged in the classroom activity. However, there are disadvantages or ability grouping or tracking the student. The advantage is something like, let's say there is a grade 9. So in the grade 9, they will have class A, class B, class C. So some of the teacher may set up the like lower performance, something like that, lower performance for the student who study in a class C, because they believe that the student who study at class C, they have lower achievement. So is it the progress, because the student who study at class C will have low opportunity for the growth. And the next thing in the education will not be equal, because the student who study at class C, they will have less opportunity to express their productivity, creativity, or talents. For example, let's say there are two schools, they have the competition. So the teacher will be the teacher are more likely to select the student who study at grade A rather than student who study at grade C. At the same time, the student who study at grade C, they will feel a kind of like absent or something like that. It will also decrease their self-confidence, as also it will discourage them to study hard. As a consequence, they might drop for the school because they believe that, oh, I'm not good at academic performance, so this is the reason why I'm at grade C. So there are kind of disadvantages.
What should be the role of the teacher in establishing moral standards?
So the role of the teacher in establishing moral standard is like, I believe, as a teacher, they have the opportunity to have the student develop good characteristics and then moral value, and also like, as for example, like it is good the teacher can create caring environments to have the student develop moral value. At the same time, they can provide the student to monitor their own study progress and then self-development. And also the next thing, as a teacher, they have the responsibility to have the student to have the student respect the right of other people. For example, as a student, like, of course they have the right to speak freely, but the thing that they speak is like should not be harmful or should not be harm to other feeling. So as the next one is, as a teacher, they should teach the student to, how to say, to take responsibility for their own action. Yes.
What's your philosophy of education?
So my philosophy in education is like to produce hardworking students with higher moral standard and practical skill. So in this case, when the student have higher moral standard and practical skill, they will become a good leader for their community. At the same time, they will have the opportunity to have their community, especially the people who need their help. Yes.
What are your views on discipline?
My view on discipline is, I believe maintaining discipline in the classroom is very crucial, because it will help the teacher to manage the student who misbehave. At the same time, it will help the student to acknowledge what kind of thing they are supposed to do and obey, and what kind of thing they are not supposed to do. And then when maintaining discipline in the classroom, it will also help the teacher to implement the creative lesson to the student. In this case, let's say, as classroom without discipline, it will be just messy, chaotic, right? So this is very, very crucial to maintain discipline in the classroom so that the teacher can implement productive lesson to the students.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? And what are your career goals?
Yeah. So I see myself as school principal in 10 years, because like my career goals is like I want to establish a higher school in my village, so that the young generation will have more opportunity, like to is seeking their further education. Yeah.
Why should we hire you?
The reason that you should hire me is, to be honest, when I was as a student, I have evolved and experienced a different leadership field. For example, like student leader, vice president, girl leader, and sport officer, treasurer, academic officer. At the same time, during my holiday, I served as a volunteer teacher. So I highly believe that by evolving myself in the different leadership field and by serving as a volunteer teacher for those who need my help, it will be very helpful for me in working toward my professional teaching, and also the knowledge and the skill that I have learned from my leadership feeling and my teaching experience I can share with my colleagues in your school. So I believe this is the most important reason that you should hire me. Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. I hope
Thank
you
you.
will be accepted to work in my school.
Yeah, thank you.
Wish for you the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you.
See you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.